Good morning. We will pay attention to goods taken for use by the owner. The owner took goods with a cost price of 5,000, VAT excluded for his own use. If the owner takes goods for himself, he always takes it at cost price, so the drawings account will be debited to increase the total drawings. Inventory will be credited to decrease the asset for inventory on the credit side. But because this business is a registered VAT vendor, it means that the owner has to pay VAT on the drawings. There's two methods according to the different textbooks that you use, and I'm going to do the first method first. Is that the business takes this drawings as sales, and they say he has to pay on this drawing 700 Rand VAT. So the amount is calculated. The cost price is 5,000. The VAT is 14%, and that gives me 700 Rand. That drawings will then increase to 5,700, and the business will record this in the VAT output account. That is a liability, and liabilities increase on the credit side to show that they must pay this 700 Rand to SARS on the goods that the owner took for his own use. In method 2, you will get the same result, but they do it a little bit different. So when you buy goods, you debit inventory with 20,000, you debit VAT input with 2,800, and you credit creditors control with the 22,800. So the business claims this VAT input that is an asset back from SARS. If the owner takes goods for its own use, it means that the business say these goods are not used for the purpose of the business, so they can't claim this VAT on the drawings back anymore, and they credit VAT input to reduce the amount that they can claim from SARS, and they will debit the drawings with the 700 Rand. So in the one method, they treat the drawings as sales, and they record it in the VAT output account. That means they have to pay more money to SARS. In the second method, they want to reduce the inventory with the goods that the owner took, and they say because the VAT of 2,800 cannot be claimed from SARS anymore because some of the goods were not for the purpose of the business, the VAT input will be credited to reduce the amount. So at the end of the month, in the one method, you will increase VAT output, so you pay more money to SARS when you transfer it to the VAT control account. In the other method, you decrease VAT input, so it means you reduce the amount that you can claim from SARS, and a lower VAT input will be transferred to the VAT control account. In the end, both methods will give the same result to determine what is the amount that must be paid to SARS.